Aloha, I'm Jeremy Starkey, and this is my presentation on endangered species of Hawaii, sharks. I know you're probably thinking, sharks? Endangered species? You might even be saying, kill them all, or who needs them? Well, you could not be more wrong. I found this short video clip that explains the importance of sharks' roles in our oceans. Let's check it out.
You're a huge fan of Shark Week or scared to death of jaws swimming just below you, even in the bathtub. Do humans really need sharks? Yes, we definitely do. Sharks are the apex predators of the oceans. We need them because they are the guardians of our largest, most important ecosystem, the ocean. Actually, they're kind of like shepherds, constantly looking after and protecting our waters. Sure, they're ferocious predators with terrifying teeth that can rip a fish to shreds. Awesome. But this is a natural part of regulating fish populations in the ocean. If we have no predators, other species populations can run amok and destroy the ecosystem. For example, the noble tiger shark actually controls the health of our ocean's floor. You see, other sea creatures like turtles and manatees will eat up an entire underwater field of seagrass, which will eventually destroy the habitat. But if a big old tiger shark is around, they intimidate those turtles and manatees to stay away, keeping the shared ecosystem healthy. Heck, sharks are even helping us on land. Scientific studies of sharks and their DNA have led to medical breakthroughs in the treatments of viruses, cystic fibrosis, even some forms of cancer. How cool is that? And while we know that some people still hunt and kill sharks, they are far more valuable to us alive than dead. Tourists swimming with sharks generates around $300 million a year, helping bolster local economies. So remember, sharks help us a whole lot, and we certainly need them in our world. I would just be a little careful if you feel like hugging them.
Well, I bet you didn't know that not only are sharks important to our ocean, they can also play a role in our own health. Luckily, scientists right here in Hawaii have been studying shark population, and what they've found is pretty alarming. Shark populations are on the decline. From 1970 to 2018, the global shark population declined by 71%. I found a short video that talks about the reason why the shark population has seen such a drastic decline.
Did you know that sharks have existed for more than 400 million years? There are more than 450 species of sharks throughout the ocean, and they come in all different colors and sizes. The whale shark is the largest. It can grow to more than 40 feet. That's as large as a school bus. At a mere 6 inches, the dwarf lantern is one of the smallest sharks and can fit in the palm of your hand. What sharks do have in common is the role they play in their ecosystems. Most sharks are apex predators and sit at the top of the food chain. They play a vital role in keeping the ecosystem healthy by feeding on weak, old, and unhealthy fish, which stops the spread of disease among fish populations. Sharks take many years to mature, have only a few young at a time, and are highly migratory. What makes them unique also makes them vulnerable. While the majority of shark species have sustainable populations, a number of them have been shrinking at an alarming rate. For these species, overfishing, bycatch, and shark finning are contributing factors in their decline. Because of this, international concern about shark conservation has grown. In the United States, sharks are managed to ensure their population size can support sustainable fisheries and the ecosystem, and shark finning is prohibited. And thanks to growing global awareness about vulnerable shark species, many countries are implementing shark fin bans, even in places where shark fin soup is considered a delicacy and cultural tradition. In March of 2013, as a result of tremendous international cooperation, 5 shark species were listed by CITES, an international organization. This means increased protection for these particular sharks, while still allowing legal and sustainable trade. A healthy ocean needs healthy shark populations, and sharks need our help.
Well, it's pretty clear why shark population is on the decline. Amazingly enough, it's not due to pollution in the ocean or scarcity of food. It's because we are eating them. Thankfully, there's a conservation group called Earth Justice that is fighting to protect sharks. You know, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Why are we so afraid of sharks? You know, there's thousands of other ways you're way more likely to be killed. I found this video that lists a few of the things that you are more likely to die from than a shark attack. Well, I gotta say, that was pretty comical. You know, myself, I'm way more afraid of people than I am of sharks. It makes a lot of sense to protect these apex predators. What better way to educate people than to let them see firsthand how majestic these guardians of the sea really are? I know there's a few different companies on Oahu that offer cage diving with sharks. It'd be nice to see all the islands offer cave diving with sharks. I think it's the best way to demystify sharks and educate people on sharks' role in our ocean. Also, we need better policing of our policies. We can make all the laws we want, but if we can't enforce them, then there's really no point. I hope you have a new appreciation for sharks and the role they play in our oceans.